Hello my lovelies, Sophia here. Just dropping in some things into the chat before we get started. Hello my lovelies. I hope you're all having a good day or have had a good day, depending on where you are. Okay. Hello Iman, my lovely. Good, good, good. Nice to be thought of. Just drop the link to my pick a card playlist because there are lots of pick a card readings in there. There might be something in there that catches your attention, and there's the advice in there that might help you. They're all timeless. Doesn't matter how long ago it was. If you're drawn to one, then it might have the answer in there for you or the help that you needed to hear. Right, Iman, sorry, my lovely. Okay, what's your question? Iman, what's your question, my lovely? Okay. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, there's another playlist as well that is a Get Them Back playlist. Doesn't have to be a lover, it can be family or friends. Advice in there. And also celebrity spirit messages. See if one of your celebrities that's passed on is in there, that you might like to hear that reading as well. Okay, haven't got it through yet, but I'm sure it's trundling along in cyberspace. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Their energy towards you. So let me write this down so I don't have to come back to the email. Hang on a minute. So we've got co-worker and client. So we've got co-worker E is and client K. Okay. Okay, K. Right. Okay, so energy of co-worker E to Iman, please. Okay, is co-worker E a man? A male, should I say? Sound like I said Iman. A man, because I'm getting the emperor out here. If not, then it could just be how they see you as quite authoritative. Okay, Anita, I'm just doing imams here. Let's put in female. Okay, well, either they are quite authoritative or they see you as quite authoritative. All right. It's quite funny then. Okay, so this could be, I'm not getting much from spirit on this actually, so I'm just going by what I'm getting intuitively from the cards here. Okay, so either, okay, I'm going to do it as either she's senior to you. Okay, either this is how they see you or this is how they are. Okay, you're going to have to take what resonates here because I'm not getting anything from spirit on this. Okay, they're totally silent on this, so I'm going to have to use my intuition here from the cards, because either they see you as quite playful, or they can be, although authoritative, fun to be with. Okay, I don't feel it's immature. I don't feel it's them that's immature or you. So I'm not going by immature. I feel it's like that playful energy here. But they know that you're a hard worker. Now, they could be a little bit closed off sometimes or not give much away, not seem to open up much. You know, we have co-workers who like to tell the ins and outs of their life. Some people don't. They keep their private life or personal life very separate to work life. Okay, so either they are like that or they see you as that. But they are somebody you can rely on, and they know that they can rely on you. Okay, that's all I'm getting from that co-worker. They might be one of those that does watch people like a hawk. You know, they might not seem like they do, but they do. She's got eyes on everything. Right, let's go to, but it's good energy, it's good towards you. Okay, they see you as somebody who's a hard worker, and knows you're reliable. Okay, so let's look at co-worker S. All right, okay. Now they are quite a deep thinker. Okay, they overthink things here. May even tend to be one of those who thinks the worst rather than the best. Pessimistic instead of optimistic. I don't feel it's them who sees you like that. I feel it's their energy. Nothing negative from her. No, not from your co-worker E. Nothing at all. Other than closed off. Okay, so with the first one, E, closed off. Might see you as doesn't open up much, but it's good energy around there. Nothing negative at all. With co-worker S, we've got next to the overthinking or feeling pressured, and that is because of his family. Okay, his family life. So he's got a lot going on in his personal life, put it that way. Yeah, so he might seem, okay, regardless of whether he's a manager or not, he might seem a bit distant because in his head is more sort of his personal life than in his work life. So he's sort of there, but he's not there, if you get what I mean. He's there physically, but his mind is always back at home and what's going on around him or with family members, okay? So it's like he seems to be very sort of likes to, the sort of feeling is that he might turn up for a meeting or he might be there, but then he likes to shut himself away. He's not very present, I don't feel, because he's got so much going on in his head that he's a bit withdrawn. So he's not really hands-on, if you get what I mean. People might see him as that, but in his head, a whole load of turmoil here. But he needs to be more balanced here. I'm not getting, I just, regarding you, it's like he goes in there and he's like a ghost. Okay, it's like, or a robot. He goes in there and people can see him, but he doesn't seem to really notice others. You know, when you're so caught up in your thoughts that, you know, how people are like, they've just said something to you and you don't hear them at all. And then they say, and you're like, what? And they say, I've just spoken to you. I've just said something to you. And you're like, did you? I didn't hear you. It's like that sort of, he's got so much going on in his head about family here that he doesn't really pay much attention to his co-workers because he's so wrapped up in his own thoughts. Okay, not because he's being rude or anything, but he's just not there. He's just not in the room. His body is, but he's not, put it that way. So as regards to you personally, there isn't really anything because it's like nobody exists at work. He's just milling around like a zombie, I suppose, rather than a ghost. Yeah, he might be one of those as well that is like email me or just leave the paperwork on my desk or he's just not there. He's just not there at all because he's so wrapped up in his own personal life. So it doesn't matter who you were, Iman. You could be the best worker there in the world and he still wouldn't notice, to be honest. How the hell he's a manager, I'll never know. Because with that energy, hello, the lights are on, but nobody's home. Right, okay, so at least you know what's going on in his head. He wants everything to do, yeah, it's like, yeah, just document this, message me this, do that. I mean, he could be the one that sees you as quite balanced, but he certainly isn't, not at all. He's not at peace within himself. So that could have come out because that's the only odd one out in his energy here. So it could be that he sees you as quite balanced. Yeah, she's got her head screwed on, sort of thing, you know, back to my world. So let's look at client K. Okay, they've got, is it a female? As we've got a female here, but it doesn't matter if it's not. It could, you know, we all have masculine and feminine energy in us. But it is showing here that they're definitely, let me put another one down because I'm not sure if they're this or they see you as this. So let me just put another one down. Okay. No mail, but I have a connection with his daughter, close connection. Okay. This person, let me put another one down. Okay. Okay. Now this could be the daughter, okay, and this is him. So it could be either that the daughter is very relaxed energy, okay, knows what she wants in life, but he could be very in your face, abrupt sometimes. But I do feel anyway, regardless of whether this is his daughter or not, that he's the sort of person who knows what he wants, and if you rush him, he won't put up with being rushed. Okay, and it's reminding me of a boss I had years ago, that if salespeople used to ring him up and they'd be on the phone to him, like badgering him, he would say to them, if you want an answer now, it's going to be no. But if you leave me alone to think about it, the answer might be yes. Okay, so he's sort of one of those who will not be rushed. He knows what he wants and he gets what he wants. Okay, you try rushing him and he'll be like, then it's a no. Okay, he can be a little bit, he might be a little bit fiery, but he does, he wants to hear what he wants to hear. Okay, he wants to hear what he wants to hear. If you're not telling him what he wants to hear, he's not interested. Now we got body here. Now it could be that he works out. He might go to a gym or something. He might be very sporty, but it could be that there is a health problem on the other hand, as we've got body here. But it might be something news about his health, or yeah, he definitely is very authoritative here. He gets what he wants. You there, get me this. I'm not putting up with any nonsense on this one. It might be, I don't know what your line of work is, but it might be that you do sort of health or body things or something. So it might be news that he's wanting here. Or it could be just with like his hand up in the air. Yes, I got the news that I wanted here. But again, just very authoritative. He sees you as somebody he feels will get him that. He likes your attitude, I'm hearing. As like you listen, you it's like he can sort of not rely on you because you're just a work colleague, not a work colleague, but you know what I mean. It's he's got confidence in you, put it that way. That's a better word. He's got confidence in you to achieve what he wants to be achieved. You're not going to argue with him. You're not going to get in his way. Okay, so it's like he sees you on his side rather than against you, as somebody who's arguing with him or telling him no, if you get what I mean. So if your business isn't health related, then either him getting the news that he wants, or he could work out, he could be a health fanatic, or he may even have health problems. Who knows with that body card. But anyway, all good energy. Like I say, no point even going there with the middle one, the co-worker S, because he may as well just be off with the fairies. But he does see you as somebody who's balanced, so he doesn't have a problem with it. None of them have a problem with you at all. So there you go, my lovely. Let's have an overall card for you regarding work. It might be you. It might be you working on that. Overall advice is sometimes you do have to, or will have to step out of your comfort zone in the role that you're in. Okay, but you're definitely blossoming, you're definitely thriving, you're growing, um, and you're becoming a reliable member of the team, basically, is what I heard then. You know, people have confidence in you. They all have confidence in you, put it that way. Nobody sees you as a weak link or a slacker or unreliable or anything like that. They've all got confidence in you. They all think you're a good worker. So that's nice to know. Okay, Anita, before I do yours, my lovely, I'm just going to drop some bits into the chat because I haven't got any moderators in at the moment. Yes, you have, Iman, my lovely, and you should be proud of yourself as well. Excuse me. Okay. Anita, my lovely. Okay, he's bringing me out two people here, Anita. And I'm not sure if this is a man and a woman or a man that you might be having problems with within the family or to do with the family. Okay. So even a school teacher, if you've got any children of school age, can be have an impact on your family. So it's either a couple in the family, or I feel it's a man who's been a bit either closed off or not sort of letting you have what you want. But your dad is saying to just stand your ground, okay, regarding family here. Could be if you got a partner, it could be a brother or something here. But there's definitely, see how this guy's he's got like the coin here, which can be emotional or financial. Okay, emotional security or financial security. But he's got his arms crossed, so he's a bit defiant. We've got the house here as well. He's drawing me to the house zone. So it's like something within the home. It's either this couple, it's either a couple in the family that are playing up, being a bit of a biatch, Okay, or this person is being very obstructive, not giving you what you want, or being defiant at the moment, and your dad is saying stand your ground. But either way, stand your ground with a family member or this couple in the family. I'll carry on anyway, see if something more comes out. Anything else? Oh, and he's saying hello, sorry. And your dad's sort of saying that he wouldn't put up with this. So he doesn't want you to put up with it. It may not have happened yet. It may be to come. Okay, forewarned is forearmed, as they say. But there's definitely a bloke here who's not giving you something that you want, or is just one of those people who's like, no, 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 for the sake of it, okay? And your dad is saying, stand your ground, even if it's a couple that you're up against, in where it's concerned with the family, a family situation. He wouldn't put up with it, so stand your ground, he's telling you. Yeah, be strong. Have that courage and confidence here and strength. Don't cave in to them, or him at least, if it's not a couple. Let's see if there's anything on these a minute. Anything on with these? It could be a friend of the family. We've got friend zone, or friends with benefits, or casual. Okay, so might be just someone casual. So, but it's connected to the family, definitely, because I've got the family card here. So stand your ground, whatever that is. Don't put up with any crap, in other words. Right, anything else? Oh, he wants me to pull one of these on it as well. Anything with this one? Yeah, it's not as it seems, okay? Things aren't as it seems with this person. Might be somebody who's stubborn and you're not in touch with them or something here. That can come out as like a blocked card. But either way, you're blocked. This guy is blocking you from doing something that you want in the family here. And your dad's saying, don't put up with it. Okay, if it's making you feel miserable, like on here, don't put up with it. He wouldn't, so he doesn't want you to put up with it. Right, okay, let's move on. But anything else? Okay. Okay. Here, I know you've said not about money, but I can't gag him. Okay, he wants to tell you here that, again, it could be emotionally secure. Pentacles for me are emotionally, feeling more emotionally secure or financially secure, but there's definitely either money coming in here or advice, or somebody giving you emotional security here. You're going to feel happier. It's close. It's this summer. Okay, and look at the fruit here. Again, pentacles ripening here. So somebody giving you either something to feel more emotionally secure about or financially secure about. It's going to be in the summer. Your dad's overseeing this. Okay, up here in the sky. if you like, even though he's not in the sky, he's around you. But you getting, either feeling more financially secure or emotionally secure here. There's definitely, again, stand your ground. Okay, don't put up with any crap. Changes are definitely coming in for you that are positive. Again, he's saying here, if you're, again, this can be like a stress card or a illness card, but I feel it's a stress, worrying here. Okay, if you're feeling stressed or worrying, sort of having those tower moments where things seem to go wrong rather than go right, or maybe a little bit of self-sabotaging. Okay, we can talk ourselves out of things, we can have negative talk in our heads. Okay, your dad is saying turn your back on those emotions. Okay, look at the bigger picture. Don't be stuck stressing out. Okay, even if it's an illness here as well, don't worry, don't self-sabotage. Bring me another one on that. Yeah, go after your dreams and desires. When I was shuffling then, I heard him say, always worrying, that one. Always a worrier. So, don't, okay? Remember to not stress, he's saying. Just don't stress. All you're doing is self-sabotaging. Remember, we're all energy. That's why I'm picking up on your dad's energy. Okay, some people think that when somebody passes away, that's it, they're gone. Well, they're not. We're all energy. We're energy. When our body is just a vehicle that's carrying around our divine energy. We're our spiritual being. Okay, energy can't be destroyed. So you're very connected still. But he's saying, I forgot what he was saying, why he was saying that. So your thoughts do not control you. You have to observe your thoughts. Don't get sucked into your thoughts. Okay, spiraling in the negatives, your dad's saying. You're a divine being. You are the observer of your thoughts and your body. Your body and your thoughts do not control you. You control them. Observe your thoughts. And then when you see you're having a negative load of talk, what would be the opposite? So I have never got any money. I never got this. I'm worried about so-and-so. I'm worried about this. No. Okay. This is how it is. Okay. Because what energy you put out is what you're going to attract back. So if you're always worrying and stressing, you're going to get more things in your physical world show up for you to worry and stress about. It's an unfulfilling loop. It's like Groundhog Day. And your dad's saying enough. Okay, there's nothing to worry about. You're the ones bringing things in for more things to worry about because of what you're focusing on. Turn your back on all those worries and emotions that are not serving you. They're just making you stress and self-sabotage and feel like giving up sometimes. He's saying you call in what you want. You can have what you want. Okay, when you place an order with the universe or spirit, okay, they will bring it to you. But when you're worrying and stressing, all they can do is bring you more things to worry and stress about, because that's the energy you're aligned to. Dad's saying it doesn't matter how hard I'm trying this end, if it's over here what you want, and I'm over here trying to give you what you want, and you're stressing and focusing over here, you're looking in the wrong place. So you're not going to find it. He's telling you here. And he said that in quite a lot of your readings as well. Okay, he's saying I've said this more than once. So I don't always remember people's readings, because when I'm channeling, it goes in, it's like they're channeling through me. So I don't really remember all the readings, but he's saying I've told her this more than once and she's still worrying. Okay. One, two, three. Okay, there's also something around your home with a man here, a male, and talks with a male coming up. It might, yes, that is okay. Your dad is saying yes. There's some kind of talks you're going to be having either about the home or at home with a man. Are you thinking of moving? This is me just saying this, of what the sort of energy is with this top thing as well. It's like you might be thinking of moving or having home improvements done or something here. But either way, your dad knows that you still talk to him. He knows that you miss him still, okay, and he's around you here, he's saying. No, not moving, okay. Something in the home. This is just me. This isn't your dad saying it. It's just like with this one and the family card, and then this one with home. I didn't know if perhaps you were getting something done and this is somebody who's like coming round to measure up or do something here. But if not, if you've got any men around you at home or males around, sons or a partner, then talks going on there at home. Yeah, don't run away. Stop trying to. Sometimes we either bury our head in the sand or we want to run away, get away. But you can never run away from your thoughts, your dad's saying. Okay, so change your thoughts, because it doesn't matter if you move to the other side of the world, your thoughts are still in your head. Okay, the scenery might change, but your thoughts aren't going to change. You're the one, he's saying, that is, see all your thoughts running around. This is like your thoughts in motion, just going round and round in circles in chaos. Okay, he's saying they're stopping you. Spirit's trying to guide you, but you keep putting tree branches in the way. You keep putting your own obstacles in the way. Okay, so he's saying stop doing that, because what you want, you can have. Stop worrying. Okay. Anything else? It's drawing me to this deck, so bear with me a moment. Yeah, believe. It's sort of, again, when I was shuffling that, he was like, you're a long time dead, so what you worrying about? Just enjoy life instead of worrying about things all the time. You're such a worrier, he's saying. Bless. So believe, okay? Believe in what your heart wants instead of letting your thoughts come in and poo-poo everything that you want here by worrying and talking yourself out of it, he's saying. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all who you are, is the power of your belief. Believe in yourself more as well, he's saying there. Believe that you can have the life that you want. You're the only one putting obstacles in the way, because he says your spirit team and me are trying to bring you what you want, but you keep closing the door on us because you're looking in the wrong direction. Okay, you've got to meet us halfway so that we can bring it in for you. But when you've got the door shut, we can't bring it in for you. Okay, so believe in yourself as well, he's saying. Stop worrying, he's saying. Stop worrying. Life's too short. Choices, yeah. Again, do you see this little door in the heart area? Okay, when you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. Remember, we were saying about divines, we're all spiritual beings, of love and light. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. So you're not listening to what your heart is telling you, what you desire. You're letting your thoughts come in and poo-poo them. Okay, and spirit is saying you'll stay connected to source. Your dad's saying stay connected. We are all born connected to spirit, often known as divine source, yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to source. Okay, so again, he's telling you, how can I help you when you're closed off? Okay, you're closed off because you're worrying and you're stressing so much. Turn your back on those emotions. Stop worrying, he's saying. Okay. He's sending you his love. He's saying, I'm sending you and the family my love, and I will speak to you soon, he's saying. Okay. Look forward to meeting up with you again. You're welcome. Excuse me. Okay, my lovelies, thank you for all the likes. And don't forget to support the channel if you haven't done already. Subscribe, check out the playlists. I will just drop a few in. What we got here? We have got the pick a card readings, all the various pick a card readings I've done. Doesn't matter how old they are. If one catches your attention, then there's a message in there for you. Hello, Sasha, my lovely. There's also the Get Somebody Back into Your Life playlist to help you shift your energy and your mindset, because what we focus on grows. What else? Also the spirit messages, celebrities that have passed away. I think there is George Michael, Whitney, Princess Diana in there. Your SP is moving. That's just a circumstance. It doesn't matter. Remember, we don't focus on the 3D. Doesn't matter if your person lived on the moon. If you are accepting what you want is yours, you are assuming it's yours, you know it's yours, and you're expecting it to be yours. You have to stay in your I am power. End of. And again, people change their minds overnight, so it makes no difference. It's nothing. Yes, I mean, I was going to say, if this was me, I say, yeah, he's moving in with me, or we're moving in together, or something. Again, nothing has a meaning till you give it a meaning. So make sure it's in alignment. Yeah, that's where it's where we're moving into. Isn't he lovely? He sorted it all out for you. Yes, exactly. Exactamundo. So, any of you done anything interesting today? Been up to anything nice? Oh dear. Excuse me. I went to the beach today. Took the dog for a walk on the beach. Because I live near the coast. Are you on the Caribbean seaside or the Atlantic seaside of the island? I've been to Barbados, but I haven't been to where you are. I believe more Caribbean. Well, this silly heart thing that's in the way, I can't see what people are putting because it's like a new feature that's come up in the chat where you can press a heart and all the hearts go up or something, or a smiley face or something. It's blocking off the blooming thing that I believe more Caribbean. You're asking me. I assume that says C under there. And in Nina, you live near a beach as well, yeah. I mean, it was still like a 15 minute drive or 20 minutes. I got the dog out, had an ice cream. And I was saying on the way back to the car, I was thinking about our little chihuahua that we lost in May. And I was like, to myself in my head, I was like, she's right here. I know she's right here with us on this walk. And then we sat down on a bench, and literally, like within 2 minutes, this little chihuahua dog came running around and wouldn't leave our dog or us alone for ages, followed us back near enough to the car. It was really sweet. I mean, the owner was there as well, but it was like, I said to my husband, see, I told you our little dog was with us. That's her showing us she's with us. Because that was the only chihuahua we'd seen on the whole walk. Loads of dogs, but not a little chihuahua. So I was like, yep, she's right there. Our paid, this is paid readings only, my lovely. No, the little chihuahua had to be put down in May. She collapsed and couldn't get back up. Poor little thing. I was saying that sometimes I wonder why I feel as strongly as I do for my SP. Well, sometimes because our heart does feel strongly for somebody. But it's always your choice. Well, again, because the heart doesn't go on logic. Okay, the heart doesn't go on logic. That's why a lot of people have big age gap differences. Like chalk or cheese. Okay, yin and yang. It's all, you know, what your heart desires is there for you to have. Remember that. Sometimes what I've found in life myself is that sometimes I will have a desire to do something. Let's just take it to do something, okay? And I might let my logic come in and say, oh no, you know, I won't do that, or I can't be bothered, or I don't think that'd work out, and that. But the heart's desire, the desire still keeps coming back. Doesn't matter how many times I poo-poo it. So I know that I've got to stop getting in my own way and allow myself to have it so that it can come in. Okay, so it's the same in relationships. I mean, remember, things like soulmates, twin flames, you know, whatever, are just labels. At the end of the day, they all come down to somebody you feel a very strong connection with and that you love unconditionally. Okay, so it's only us who put labels on it. If we didn't give it a label, then how could we explain what it was? But it's basically who your heart desires, who you're attracted to. Okay. No, Nini, I didn't, my lovely. Hello, Vinka. How are you? I'm fine. Yeah, I mean, Sasha, you're not seeing him as separate anymore to you. That's the biggest thing. When you're 3D watching, you're looking at time, you're seeing him as still separate from you. Those just create more waiting. But when you're going with the flow, you have accepted that it's yours. Okay, you've accepted. So you say to yourself, do I accept that he's my person? If it's a yes, then that's fine. All you got to do then is assume he is, in that knowing, with your conviction that you know, no matter what, you're going to be together. How and the when, not your job. When you say, right now, I am the version of me that is in a loving, committed relationship with my SP. Okay, obviously his name. And then just expect it. Just like if you've placed an order, it's going to be delivered 100%. Okay, so don't start putting conditions on it, or logic or reason or stories that don't match up with it. It's that simple. If going back to the accept stage, you say, so say you said, right, do I accept that my SP is mine? No. Why not? Okay, ask yourself, why not? Well, because he told me he doesn't want to be with me. He's with somebody else. He doesn't even like me. He's blocked me. He's ghosted me. They're just conditions. They're just circumstances. Okay, and circumstances and conditions can change when you change. Okay, when you change within, your outside will change. So all the why nots are what you look at and change to the why not? Why can't I have it? Why not? Okay, and then follow the rest of the steps. So yes, if you are in that conviction, yeah, and now remember, things are always going in, there's always movement. Okay, it's not till you get the thing that you look back and you can see, oh right, that led to that and that led to that, and I can see why that happened. Okay, but always trust that if you've told yourself it's yours because you're God of your reality, okay, then it will be there. We're shifting all the time. You're already in the reality where you're together. Okay, just remember, everything is unfolding now. Yeah, you know, I say to myself, you know, I have XYZ, and then I'll say to myself, why not? Not in a different tone. Why not? Why shouldn't I? Why can't I have it? That sort of why not? Not in the when I've said that I don't think I can have something, I don't accept that it's mine. So look at why not. Okay, why you think you can't have it, because you can have it. It's already done. Remember, creation is already done. What you want is already there. I mean, we went out today, and 10 minutes of driving to the beach, I looked across and I could see it was absolutely black clouds. It was pissing it down. And as we got near, about 5 minutes away, it was lashing it down. And I said in my head, no, I'm the operant power of my reality. It is dry and it is sunny. Now, my eyeballs were sat there in the car seeing it pissing it down with rain. My ears were hearing the rain and hearing my husband say, well, we just came out for a drive in the fucking rain. Okay, it looks like we're just going to sit in the car for 5 fucking minutes and go back home. You know, blah, 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 blah. It's raining. And in my head, didn't care. I just kept saying to myself over and over till we parked up in the car, okay, in the car park, not in my reality. Okay, it is sunny and it is dry. You know what? We pulled up in the car park, the rain stopped, we got out the car, it was sunny, it was dry. It dried up, it was sunny, it was lovely. We had to take our coats off, it was lovely and warm. Had an ice cream. You can shift realities within seconds when you stick to what you want, okay? The reason we don't see things is because of the story we're telling ourselves sometimes, and seeing it is still separate. You've got to be in that conviction of your I am. Sorry, I had to let the dog out then. I don't even do techniques that much anymore because I know my power. I know that it's me. Okay, so I just get what I want. I don't even worry about it. You know, to put it this way, just everything. Remember I was saying on Instagram that a lot of people are just trying to get one thing on this planet. Okay, they're not even aware of what they're doing in their life and what they're attracting to them. Okay, so something simple like yesterday morning, I really fancied, I like the Magnum sunflower ice lollies that are like the coconut outside and the mango ice cream in the middle sort of thing. And we did have some in the freezer and we ran out because we ate them. And we went shopping at our normal supermarket on Thursday and they were £4 something. Well, I know that they've been on offer at £3. I usually get them when they're on offer. So, yeah, on Saturday, I thought I really fancy one of those ice lollies, but I thought, well, they're not there. So I imagined opening the freezer door, seeing them there in the orange packet, getting one out, and I imagined eating it. Today, although we had an ice cream when we were out, it was a different ice cream. Coming back home, we stopped off at a different supermarket, and usually I stay in the car. And hubby said, you coming in with me? I said, well, the dog's in the car. He said, oh, she'll be all right. The window's like open and whatever. She'll be fine. We're only going to be 5 minutes. So we went in there. As we went past the freezer section, I saw they had the lollies on at £3. So we bought them. They're in my freezer. I had one. So that took a day. That manifestation took a day. Hello, my lovely. TCMC. You're welcome, my lovely. So even I know that even if something, you know, it doesn't turn up the same day, I know it's coming. And it's usually pretty quick. Hello, Stormy, my lovely. How are you? Happy new moon to you, my lovely. I'm not into that anymore, so I don't have those beliefs around the moons anymore, so it doesn't bother me. I know the new moon ain't bringing me what I want anymore. I know it's me. Just like with horoscopes, I don't read them anymore. I'm not into them anymore because I know I can have what I want. Don't forget, I dropped a load of old beliefs that weren't serving me. Oh, I was terrible with horoscopes. Whenever I would meet anybody new, you know, male or female friends or lovers or whatever, just somebody talking to it, I'd be like, and what star sign are you then? Oh, no, I'm not talking to you then. We don't get on. Yeah, and when you read them all, it's like with the numbers, numerology, when you read them all, there's traits of us in every number. There's traits of us in every star sign. Yes, exactly. So I dropped all the beliefs that were keeping me stuck, that were stopping me getting what I wanted, and now I get what I want. So you have to look at what's hindering you and what doesn't. Yes. Just dropping some bits into the chat as it's quiet. Might be bits that take your fancy. Some of the playlists. There's the affiliate link. 5-minute free reading. What else? We got coaching. If you do want to shift your energy and your mindset so that you do get what you want. Okay, Stormy. Don't forget I'm on Instagram as well. Don't have the link for that, but it's in the description box underneath the video. You mean for in the live, Diane? Or do you mean for a personal reading? Because in the live, you're limited to how many, like 15 cards or 20 cards. But if you booked a personal reading, okay, so if you book a personal reading, you got the general readings I do. So if you go to my webpage, you'll see prices. Okay, and there's the general reading, which looks at your current energy. It looks at your home life, love life, and career, and then any advice from spirit. So that's an overall sort of reading. You've then got a love stroke relationship reading, because it might be with family member or something, not just a lover. That is more looking at just the energy of the connection, like what they think and feel, what you think and feel, where your energy is in the connection, advice from spirit moving forward. You've got a channeled message that is just like what your person thinks about you. What else? You've got past life reading, but there's lots of readings in there anyway. So probably the general reading for a personal reading, and it's best to have a video, to be honest, because when I do one-to-one readings, people they don't write it down, they forget it, but at least with a recorded video you can listen back to it. But the details are all in the description box under any of my YouTube videos. Oh, the 3-month one is very popular because that gives you a big reading. So for 3 months, okay, so if you bought it, say today, okay, what are we on, the 16th of July, okay, no, I do the videos for those. A video is better for all of them, to be honest, because when it's FaceTime or Skype or on WhatsApp, people don't listen. You're not taking it in. You're hearing what you want to hear and forgetting what spirit is really saying to you. So when you get a video, at least you can watch it a couple of times and you will hear different things in it. Okay, I get that all the time. Okay, so many people say, even when I listened to the video, I was wanting to hear what I wanted to hear, and when I played it back, I heard something totally different. Okay, but the 3-month one is good, because so if you bought it today, okay, I'm just giving you for instance of how it works. So you would get a big reading within 2 to 3 days. I do the readings. Okay, so you would get a big reading, so like the general reading. Then every week, so for then 3 weeks, you would get a little energy reading to keep you on track. And then in August, you would get another big reading, and then 3 little energy readings once a week. And then August, September, you would get another big reading, and then 3 little ones. But all the videos you would have the links to, and you can watch them all back. So the 3-month one is more for my clients who love readings, okay, and just, sort of love readings, love hearing, the advice for moving forward a little bit. Sometimes they are a little bit sameish, but other times there are little bits in there that are new bits of news, because, our life doesn't change drastically every week. A lot of people get them for like friends as gifts, or ask for them as a gift, for a gift. But yeah, I've got quite a few clients who have them. And the weekly ones in between, the little catch up ones in between the energy readings, where your energy is, what advice Spirit wants to give you to shift your energy so that you're on the right track, sort of thing. They are usually on the same day every week. So it's a bit like if you had a subscription to a magazine and you're waiting for your magazine to read. Gives you something to look forward to. Stormy, you're back, my lovely. How's your dad doing? Is he okay? Yes, my lovely. If you go to my webpage, go into the. Oh, I don't think I can copy it out of the chat. I mean, out of the bottom thing. Yeah, when you go onto my webpage, there'll be a drop down box. Okay. And it's in there. The option is in there. Stormy, I said, how's your dad, my lovely? How's he getting on? Is he okay? Good, good, good. Yeah. Remember, you're not trying to get something. You already have it. You're claiming it. You're accepting it as yours. You're assuming it's yours. You're expecting it. Okay, you're not trying to get something. Mm-hmm. We went to the beach today with dog. That'd be nice. Nice waterfall. Do you take the dogs with you? Okay, Diane. I haven't seen it come through as a notification yet, but I'm here. Keep my eyeballs open. Just wait and see if it pops in. They usually send a notification through to my email. But also, Diane, what you can do is it's your first reading. If there's anything that you're worried or concerned about, drop me an email. Okay, in fact, drop me an email anyway so that I know your email address to send the readings to. So where it's got to pay, okay, there is, Diane, the my email address. Let me just go on to PayPal because I haven't seen it come through yet. Okay, it's not showing up yet. You could always check that it did go through. Sometimes I have clients in the live who say, yeah, I've sent it, and then it they realise they didn't press the button hard enough or something. Stormy, no, I never take those little devils. Oh, you got to take doggy woggies with you for walkies. Ah, right, okay. Have you got the 2? Is it 2 or 3 you've got, Stormy? I can't remember. All right. Little monkeys. All right, okay. Diane, if you're still in the chat, my lovely, please just check that, because I won't be able to. I haven't seen it come through, and I haven't had an email from you. So once I finish the live, I won't know who you are, where to find you. Yes, I do go live. A couple of times a week. Did you hear me say that I haven't seen your payment come through? Just check, and also email me, my lovely, so that I know your email address to send the videos to. I've gone back onto PayPal, but can't just send you my email address. Apologies. No, I mean, Diane, check that the PayPal went through, that the payment went through, because I'm not being notified of anything my end, so it's not showing up. Also, you'll have to go into your email address and email me from your email so that I know where to send the readings to. Because once you go out of the chat, I won't know where to find you. I won't know how to get hold of you. Yes, butterflies. Let me just drop that into the chat for you here. Okay, there's the prices, my lovely. Okay. There's my email address, my lovely. You can, yeah, do the information. You can always do a screenshot as well. To let me know if it's gone through. Butterflies, the payment doesn't match up with the prices, my lovely. It's all right. You've got, I do 15 cards or 20, and you've sent for 11. £11.36 in British money. Excuse me. Wonderful. Lovely. What is your question, butterflies, and which deck would you like me to use? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Butterflies, are you typing your question out? I hope. Right. I would appreciate. I moved into a house in April. My daughter and I have been hearing noises. Listen, still hear my daughter's breathing today. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we can get through this. Okay. I do feel that it's a female still there. I also put down some saltwater gels. I've had something moving my rocks in my jar. I believe it's gotten better, but my daughter's had something today. Yeah, I'm picking up every card I've seen has got a woman on it, so I feel it's a woman. Okay, that it's a woman's energy who is still there. She's attached to the house. I'm getting my work card, so I don't know if you've done any work on the house, because sometimes that can set spirits off. If you've done any work or anything on the house, it may be that you work from home. But there's something about it. It's a woman. Or have you decorated or something? It's like she's looking at what you've done around the house. I don't get a negative energy from her. I just feel that she's just seeing what you've done. I don't know if you've got a dog or a pet there as well. No work on the house, but I decorated. Right, okay, yeah. She's seeing, like, see how this person's in decorating stuff, painting. It can be my work card, but it's like she's just looking at it. Okay, I didn't know if it was a dog because there is a dog on here, but this is my revealing card as well. So something's moved, something's changed within the house. And if you're saying you've decorated, but she is emotionally attached to that house. Her spirit is still attached to the house. Sorry, if you get what I mean. But she's a bystander. I don't feel that she's like anything more than just... You get some spirits that are stuck in a loop, don't you? They like just go past and they're not really there in that loop. But others are curious. They like to look around. And then you get the malevolent ones, you know, the ones that do stuff. Well, I don't feel that this is like that. She's just there. But let's carry on because we might get more. Anything else? Yeah, she's moved your rocks. Okay, she's done that. See how like on this card all the pennies falling is like her saying she moved them. Okay. Okay, she's saying she likes what you've done to the house. I'm not getting a name, but she's saying she likes what you've done. Okay, hang on, Diane, my lovely. Let's just have a look what's come through here. Okay. I've got mouse. I've got your payment through. I'll keep an eye out on the other one in a minute, Diane. Let me just finish butterflies. I don't feel bad. I need just movement of thing. Yes, it's not bad. It's not a bad energy. It's just she's got an attachment to the house. She likes what you've done. yeah, I don't feel, yeah, she's stuck. She's not passed to the light. She's stuck. Because she's taught, she could go for good, but she's attached to the house for some reason. Why are you so attached to the house? I know you like it there, but why haven't you gone to the light? Yeah, I knew that was going to come out before she even did. Because when I was shuffling that one out, she was drawing me to the dress because of a man, she was saying. So there is, she had a partner there. I don't know how long ago it was, what century or whatever, or how long ago, but she lived there with a man that she loved, and she's still there. So whether the person is still alive, obviously not in your house, you would know if he was still there. But she's not harmful. Moon is scaring us. Oh, she just threw that across the room then. Okay. No, she's okay. So so you can ask her not to make the noises. Okay. Remember, we're all energy. It's nothing to be scared of. Just casually, as if it was your child, okay, your daughter, stop making those noises. But just say, the noises are scaring us. We live here as well. You're welcome to stay for as long as you like, but, we are the physical people who live here now. Can you not make the noises or keep the noise down? We know you're there, okay? We know you're there. You're welcome to stay. But you could encourage her to move over as well. You can always ask Archangel Michael to keep you protected and safe. I don't think she's not gonna harm you. She's just around. She died of an illness. Okay, she died of an illness in the house. And the reason you're picking up on her is because you're in tune with her. Okay, she knows that you're intuitive. So you can interact with her if you want to. She's not going to hurt you. Just when you hear her or whatever, keep the noise down, or, don't you want to be with the person that you love here? I'm not sure if he's still alive or passed on, but yeah, she's just sad. She's just sad. Sad and nosy. Sad and nosy. Nosying at what you're doing. Sad. Also because she had a child, and she is there as well because of she's interested in your daughter. Your being there is bringing her comfort in a way. Okay, she's enjoying you being there. So just interact and just say, don't mind you being here. Keep the noise down. Don't want you scaring her. Well, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Yeah, she just feels that stuck. So you could get somebody in to move her on. It's like she's sort of waiting. I feel she's lost. Are you lost? She knows she's dead. She knows she's in spirit. Yeah, it's just, again, that romance there. Are you waiting for him? Free. I feel the man might still be alive and she's waiting for him to pass over, then she will go, is what I'm feeling. But she's nothing to worry about, butterflies. Nothing to worry about, okay? She's just still hanging around because of love. I know that the man isn't where you are, but I don't know why she's not with him. I feel she loves the house as well, but I don't know why she hasn't gone to where he is. Either he has passed over. I didn't get much about him, but well, nothing really, apart from that it's a relationship, love, that's keeping her there. So I don't know whether he's still alive somewhere and she's waiting for him to cross over. But usually they, you know, spirit aren't stupid. They know where you are, sort of thing. But no, I don't feel that she will send you any harm. Right, okay, I'm going to go back into PayPal and check because I still haven't had a PayPal notification. Yeah, okay, I can see that one down. And okay. Let me just put these cards away and then I will go and have a look in PayPal again, Diane. Sorry. But I can see your email. Mouse, my lovely. Right, hang on a moment. Let me just get these put away because I use quite a few of these cards. This one. Then I just want to check PayPal before Diane has to go. And then Mouse, I will be back. So Mouse, in the meantime, can you put your question in the chat and which deck you would like? 1, 2, this is 3, 3, 4 or 5. While I just go and jump on those. I've lost contact with the guy. Right, okay, I'll come back and read that in a moment. Let me just quickly check PayPal for Diane. Yeah. Might be because it's through card and it's a little bit delayed coming through. Right, yes, I can see it, my lovely. I've got it through. Okay, Diane, that's brilliant. So if you, Diane, send me an email with, you know, your questions, and we'll get that sorted out for your first big reading, okay? Right, Mouse, my lovely. Pile number 1, okay. I have lost contact with a guy named Eden since November. I'm not even sure why we stopped talking, but since then I've been missing him. Hoping for him to come back. Will he be back? Okay. Mouse, I also have my Get Them Back playlist that might help you. that you can look at afterwards. If I can find where I put it. I'll drop it into the chat so that you can click on it. Right, and now we'll have a look at what Spirit says about it. So his name is Eden. Okay. Okay, in his feelings, Mouse, okay, in his feelings it wasn't personal. It was just either to do with his family or his religion, beliefs or traditions. Okay, it doesn't have to be religious. He doesn't have to be religious. But sometimes our beliefs and our traditions, okay, from how we grow up, it certainly caused a lot of emotions, conflicting emotions with him and indecisiveness. And he wasn't, you know, with the root chakra here, the base chakra, he wasn't very grounded at the time. Okay, so it's like the feeling I'm getting is that he enjoyed your company, but it was a bigger picture behind it, if that makes sense. Like either family or family disapproval or family traditions being different to yours, or conflict, or there may have been a family situation that he had to attend with, but he certainly was all over the place in his emotion, in his feelings, and very unsure to be with you, or, you know, carry on seeing you sort of thing, or not to go with the family or go with what he believed or traditions or you. Okay, so he was very torn, put it that way, very torn. Okay, what's about his thoughts? Yeah, again, I feel a mother here. This is usually a mother, so or a third party, put it that way. So if he wasn't seeing anybody at the time, and there wouldn't have been like an arranged marriage situation, then it was the mother, what his mother would have said, a mother's influence here. Unless you're a lot older than him. Could be that you're older than him. But anywho, let's carry on in his thoughts. In his thoughts, he's quite calm about it, quite at peace when he thinks about you. Okay, so he thinks of you in a good way. Okay, Aditi, I'm just doing Mouse's reading a moment. I will then check. So let me, Spirit will see energy of the connection still. Okay. So in the energy, in the connection between you still, because we're all energy, you're still connected to everybody. You're still what we call quantum entangled. Okay. He does think about you. He does appreciate you. He appreciates you. Okay. Here. I've asked about contact, and we've still got the mother here. Look, I feel it is the mother. Okay, still sort of there in control here. So drama, chaos, interference from this mother still there. So we've got no contact, not ready for movement, and still in that separation from you. But we do have within the next 3 months. So hopefully things will shift over the next 3 months here. Will he be in contact? Will he then come into contact? Let me use one of these. Are you saying then within 3 months you come into contact? Lovers, friendship, lovers, whatever you were. So I do feel that he will come back in. Yes, Spirit is saying with the Magician, yes, he will. Hopefully within the next 3 months. So let's just look at advice for you in the time while you're waiting. Just be positive. Give that loving energy. Remember, we all transmit energy, so send loving energy. Okay, loving energy. You know, wishing him well. We all pick up on energy. We all think about each other. Okay, that brings me to these, sorry. It's a soulmate relationship. Okay. So does it seem the mother doesn't want us to be together? No, it's not that she doesn't want you to be together. It's just that she's got she's very, not controlling, but she's very set in her ways. There's some drama around her that he is pampering too, or not pampering, that's a strong word. Sorting out things around her. It's not because she disapproves, but be optimistic, be positive. This is a soulmate. See how you're entangled, okay, quantumly entangled with each other energetically. So soulmate relationship. Just remember, send that loving energy out there. Changes will come in. I'm asking about the issue with the mother. I'm saying, what issue does the mother have? But they're just saying changes. Unless she's old, and it does mean what it says on the card. I don't like to say it myself, but I don't see it like that. But I just feel that there's something around the mother that the mother's going through, and there are going to be changes coming in. So Spirit is telling you to be optimistic. Okay. What other advice for Mouse while she's waiting? Marriage. So I do feel you'll come back in together. Just stay optimistic about this. Follow what your heart is telling you, Spirit. Yeah, patience, please. Okay, what you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. So there's something that needs to occur with the mother that then allows him to come back in. Okay, just be patient, Spirit is saying. You will marry this guy, or the potential's definitely there. Remember, a reading's never set in stone. You can change things, okay, with you've got free will to change things. It's your choice, but Spirit is saying there is a potential where you can be together if you want to be, but it's definitely going to come back around, and within the next sort of 3 months. So don't worry about it. Stay positive. Send out that loving, unconditional love from your heart. Follow what your heart is telling you. Final advice for Mouse. Yeah, just release any negative, release any worrying or stressing. Okay, just be patient, my lovely. This certainly isn't over. So your answer to your question, will he be back? Yes, he will, my lovely. And hopefully things, yeah, everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. Don't worry, don't stress. Just know it's a done deal. He will be back. Okay, just every time you start to worry, say no, he will be back, because we're going to be together, or we're meant to be together. We're going to be married, or whatever you want to say. Depends how much you like the guy. Right, okay. You're welcome, my lovely. Okay, let me just pop these away, and then I'll get to Aditi and then Luna. Let me just put these away. Okay. Aditi, what is your question, my lovely, and which pile do you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? All a little bit scruffy, I'm afraid. And then you are afterwards. Okay. And then Luna, you are after Aditi. Pile 2. What's your question, Aditi? My lovely. Hang on, you might put it in your thing here. No, I can't see your question. Just need your question, Aditi. I'm not seeing it in the chat, my lovely. No, Aditi, I can't see it. So sometimes YouTube does block certain words. So if you can just do it, okay, I'm going to give you an example question for you of how to put it. So if you wanted to know about, say, love, what is next between me and Bob? Okay, so just sort of put it on, break the lines up. There might be a word in there that it's not liking. Okay, but I can't see your question. I can see that you want par number 2, but I can't see the question. Yes, Diane, I've just sent you an email as well. Right, okay, there's a guy Karen I met last year, but he blocked me. Any idea what's going on with this connection? Okay. And you've got 15 cards as well. And you want the pink one, number 2. Okay, what is going on in, what's his feelings? Okay, I've got... okay, let me just pull another one. Okay, can I have clarification on this? Okay, do you know if he was with somebody else? Because I've got 2 women here, and I'm not sure. I'm not getting it through clear enough. I've tried to ask Spirit to clarify it, but they're not clarifying it. So I don't know whether I can give you, either he was with somebody else and talking to you, or he saw you as somebody who was quite you might have like moved things too quick. Yeah, he might be, there might have, I've got two, either he was with somebody else, okay, and his emotion, and then he started to have feelings with you, and things started to move too quick, so he bailed, or things started to go too quick. So you might have been saying things like, I really like you, and, you know, opening up to him, and he was like, whoa, okay, this is going far too quick for me. You know, she wants to settle down or really into me. I'm not ready to settle down and I'm out of here. That's what I feel. Either way, whether there was another woman involved or not, it was going too fast for him. Okay, so let's carry on of what's going on in his thoughts. He did like you though, okay, so I don't want you to think that he didn't. He did, but it was just going too fast, I feel. But in his thoughts, he does still think about you, okay? It's positive, he still thinks about you, wonders what you're doing, still thinks about you fondly here. So you're still very much in his thoughts. So let's carry on the energy of the connection. So what's going on still in the energy of the connection? Because we're all connected energetically. Okay, even if we're not physically seeing that person, we're still energetically connected. So let's just have a look what's going on in the energy of the connection. Okay, the connection's still there, okay, if you want it to be, Spirit is saying. Okay, he is still very much in his thoughts, but then so are you. Okay, and our thoughts are like little seeds. Okay, what we think grows, what we focus on energetically, our thoughts and our feelings, or the circumstances, or the situation, or the events grows. Okay, so Spirit is saying you've got the skills for the two of you to be together here. Okay, just like these two arrows. Within the next 3 months, not in 3 months, within the next 3 months. Tomorrow's within the next 3 months, okay? In no contact, he has deep regrets. He feels remorseful. He feels guilt and shame, okay? because of how he went into no contact and didn't give you any explanation. So Spirit is saying stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, you can bring it back in if you're positive about it and have that faith that he will be back. Follow what your heart is telling you. Our heart is our biggest compass. Okay, our true compass. But we let our ego thoughts come in and the situations, and they said this and they've done this. Okay, we're all attached by energy, and your heart gives out the biggest magnetic field. Okay, 6,000 times more than your mind. Okay, so if you think how many times you think about a friend and then they ring you and, oh, I was just thinking about you, look at what your heart is sending out. It's more. Okay, so Spirit is, this is going to come back in. This can come back in, Aditi. Okay, stay optimistic and not overthink this. Come from loving energy, loving energy. So advice for Aditi while she's waiting, please. Yeah, just expect it. This is you sat just expecting it, not waiting, not putting your life on hold. Okay, how long's it going to be? When's it going to happen? Just expect it. Get on with your life and just know in the back of your mind that every time when you think about it, oh, he'll be back because he's still thinking about me. And he, you know, sometimes with this fast movement card, it can be that the feelings were so intense that some people let their ego come in, like, oh no, this, I've never felt anything like this before. This must be too good to be true, or I'm not ready for this. Okay, but in their heart, in his heart, he knows that he's got feelings for you, just the same as you have feelings for him still. Okay, so just follow what your heart is telling you. But again, it's your choice. You don't have to get back with him, but just Spirit saying just expect it to turn up. Just like if you've ordered a parcel, you're expecting it to come. You're not sat around waiting at the door all day long. You're going off to work or you're going off out or whatever. Okay, don't sit there waiting, but you can expect it to happen, Spirit is saying. And another advice for Aditi while she's waiting. Yeah, it's beneficial, it's creative. He'll be back. Don't look at the time. Okay, we're not clock watching. He will be back. This guy's going to come back in your life. Okay, could be within the next 6 months, 3 months. It sometimes the timeline does get pushed out, but he's going to be back. And then you have the choice whether you want to continue or not. Yeah, reach for the stars because you can have him if you want him, Spirit is saying. You're attracting him to you with your positive thoughts. Remember this. If you want him back in your life, stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith brings you romance here. So it's certainly not over. I feel he will be back. And then you can decide whether you want to give it a go or whether you want to rip his ears off for ghosting you. That's up to you, my lovely. Okay, Luna, are you here, my lovely? When he does come back, Aditi, okay, yes, Paris. And if you say, was there somebody else, and he says no, then that's fine, okay? Because just because I saw the two women, it can be two personalities of yours, okay? That things were going too fast, but he did have feelings for you, okay? But also to not see him as a player, because how you think about people is how they got to prove to you that's their character. So if you think somebody's a player, they are going to prove to you that they're a player. They will go off with other people. So if you really like this guy, change the way you think about him. Don't think of him as a player. say, yeah, he's good looking or whatever, but he's only got eyes for me. Okay, he's totally addicted to me or obsessed with me or whatever. You know, head over heels in love with me. Diane, is there a scammer on the page? What page, my lovely? Luna, which pile did you want, my lovely? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Okay, Paris. This one, Vinka asking payment details. No, Vinka is in blue because she's my moderator on the channel. So when I've got 3 moderators, I've got Vinka, I've got Addison, and I've got Neela. That's why you will see the little spanner beside them, because they're like watching over the site. While I'm doing the readings, they are putting in what I've been putting in. Okay, because I can't see the chat when I'm doing a reading because I'm watching the reading. It's all right, Vinka. Diane's her first time in the chat, so she didn't know. She didn't know who you were. Right, okay. Luna, let's have a look at... Let's bring these in for you. Okay. Love reading. Right, anything for Luna regarding her love life. Will Luna meet anybody soon? Okay. Okay, Luna, I'm getting women around here. I've got 2 women here. And I've also got conflict card. Now, it could be that you're in conflict in your own thoughts about a relationship. It could be that you're in conflict with, say, your mother or a sister or somebody here. Working with women, okay. I am asking about your relationship though, but they've come in for some reason, these 2 women. You got a very joyful, lovely energy around you, youthful energy. You might be young yourself, okay, but you know what your heart wants, Spirit is saying. So be careful what you're saying to these women. Yeah, be careful what you're saying to these women, because they don't see things the same as you. Okay, so they're sort of putting their pennies worth in. They're giving their opinion, and it's in conflict in what you're feeling in your heart. Okay, you attract to you what you want. That's where your victory and success will be. Yeah, you might be 39, but you've got a young energy. So it's in conflict to what these two women are like. Okay, one's okay, but the other one is a bit of a controller. Okay, so be careful what you're saying, I feel. Because you could be at work, especially if you're there most of the time. We all sort of live at our work sort of thing. But it's like you're saying things and then they're putting it down, or like, oh no, I wouldn't do that. Or if I, oh, what do you want to go and do that for? It's like a very negative input, and it's dampening what you want. Spirit is saying, just don't listen to them. Okay, stop it. If you want to go out, if you want to have fun, if you want to do what you do, then you do you. You don't need their permission. Don't fall for what they're saying. Okay, the negative Nancy's there. I think I'm walking in conflict tomorrow. Yeah. So whatever they're saying, don't listen to them. Okay. You just keep being you. That the victory's with you. You go with what you want in your heart. So anything else about a relationship? So they might be stopping you in a way, okay, because you might be saying, oh, I want to go out and do this. And they're like, what? At your age? Why would you be doing that? You know, it's all like, just, if you want to do what you want to do, then you do it. They're not your mother. Right, anything else for Luna? You might also, have you got a daughter yourself? Have you got any children, Luna? No. Okay, that just sort of came in as well, because I got the family card here. So I didn't know if you already had children or whether you still want children, would like children here. But you definitely want to be in a relationship with somebody here. You might be a little bit also like thinking thoughts like, am I ever going to get this? Clock's ticking. Biological clock's ticking. Am I going to be settling down with somebody? A lot of sort of you wanting, but then your ego thoughts come in and sort of poo-poo what your heart wants here. So Spirit is saying fight them off. And definitely don't listen to those. I love this card. Look at you there, not listening to the two women gossiping here. No, whatever. Okay, yeah. It's going in one ear and out the other, love. Okay, is there a relationship coming up? It's like they're prepping you to get out of that energy of listening to these two women and worrying and stressing, and just allowing it to flow in as and when. Okay, so let me carry on. That's what they're giving you so far. You're going to have victory and success, because you know in your heart you're going to be with somebody. You don't know who, but you know in your heart that you are going to have a relationship. So keep following that. Don't listen to negative Nancy's there, or your own inner thoughts saying, oh, well, time's ticking on. Perhaps, I'm going to be left on the shelf. No, don't get out of that mindset. Follow what your heart is telling you, your true heart's desire. Believe in what you want. You're the magician. attracting to you what you want. Okay, that's going to be your victory and success, not listening to other people or listening to your own inner talk. Anything else regarding a relationship, romance, anything? Yeah, turn your back on the emotions that are not serving you. The feelings, the emotions that are not serving you here. Because there is, well, we've got the Lovers here, so I can't tell you anything about your person on this card. But there is love here. So it's like they're saying the energy that you're in at the moment is that in your heart you really want to be in a relationship, you want a loving relationship, you can feel like you want this relationship, but then you've got these toxic women around you at work, you've got your own thoughts beating yourself up. Okay, so yeah, so Spirit is saying you have to turn your back on those emotions, okay, because it's stopping the relationship coming in. So if you think like a river, okay, when you're relaxed and you're just sort of sat in your little rubber ring and you're floating off down the river, following the flow, it's all nice and easy, you're drifting and you're enjoying it. But when you're fighting upstream, it's hard work. And Spirit is saying just allow it to come in. There is a relationship to come in. Allow the love to come in instead of worrying and stressing and telling yourself a story that's not in your head, that's not matching up with what your heart wants. Okay. Any other advice for Luna? So the energy that you're in is stopping it coming in. It's stopping the flow, Spirit is saying. Okay, go with the flow. Follow what your heart's telling you. Yes, I am going to be with somebody. I'm going to be in a loving, committed relationship. You know, who wouldn't want to be with me? I'm amazing. I'm beautiful. Yeah, be at peace within yourself. Be more at peace within yourself and allow a relationship to come into you here. Yeah, because there's a man going to come in and offer you the emotional security that you want. Okay, might look similar to this man, could be. Okay, it could be an earth sign. I wouldn't go by that though, because I don't do the cards like that. I'm just saying it could be, because some people will say, well, it's a coin, so it's an earth sign. Okay, it's just going to be somebody who's very grounded, very you know, offering you that emotional security, that financial security here. They might even be 43 years old. Somebody who's going to appreciate you and value you, who think you're beautiful. Let's bring in some of these. Could be somebody who's got a good job, somebody who's got money or works hard. Yeah, he's certainly worth waiting for. Oh, yes, he's worth waiting for. Okay, so it's like they're saying, get out of your own way at the moment and allow this person to come in. Okay, so when you listen back to this reading, because any of you that have got readings, you can listen back to the readings. You can timestamp them put in the comments section your timestamp where your reading was so you can refer back to it. Okay, but it's certainly worth waiting for. So clearly decide what you want so that the sooner it can come into you. Okay, so stop worrying. Spirit is saying, get out of your own way. Stop worrying. Stop listening to toxic Nancy's there. Stop doubting in your head that, oh, the clock's ticking. I'm going to be on my own. You know, what if this never happens? Spirit is saying, no. Stop listening to them. Turn your back on all those negative bits within you. Okay, find more peace within yourself, and this person will come in. Anything else? Yeah, they're just gossip. Gossip. Gossip girls. Don't like them. They're just, yeah, the person coming in is going to be your dream person. He's going to be head over heels in love with you, think the world of you, eyes only for you. Okay, allow this person to come in. When he's going to come in, I don't know. But as Spirit said, it's worth waiting for. Just shift your energy to allow it to come in. The current energy you're in is keeping the relationship away from you. Okay, allow it to come in here. Yeah, it's just causing you waiting because you're all over the place in your emotions. Okay, so find that peace within you. Perhaps do some meditations, listen to positive affirmations. You know, I am beautiful, I am worthy, I'm good enough. You know, who the hell wouldn't want to be with me because I'm amazing. Okay, but he's going to be there. It's worth waiting for. Just clearly decide, you know what, my dream person, I am in a loving, committed relationship with my dream person. When you give gratitude for things, it comes in quicker. So if you're thankful for the things that you've already got and thankful for the things you want as if you've already got it. So I am so thankful and grateful for my beautiful dream to be in a loving, committed, romantic relationship with my dream person. It will bring it in quicker. If you feel like you're already in it, or you're giving thanks for having a beautiful, loving, committed relationship, it will come in quicker. Okay? Okay, Paris. Right. Let me just put these away, my lovely. Okay. Where are you, beast? Right. Yeah. Pile number 2 for you as well. Okay, so in his feelings, Paris, okay, he's definitely feeling much more balanced. He's thinking about the future, and Spirit is saying a yes, okay, that he is thinking that. Here we've got what you think, what you feel, I feel, our hearts are one, our bond is unbreakable, and I can't bear you moving on without me. I've never stopped loving you, and I know I can change. Of course he can, because you know he can, because you're assuming he is the version you want. Okay, so he's feeling much more balanced. So that must be that's showing me that you're feeling more balanced, okay, and more optimistic here. And he's picking up on that, and it's shifting energy. So let's look at his what he's thinking, anything that he's thinking. Still a little bit in his thoughts there, so make sure what your thoughts are as well. Remember, what you think, I think. So make sure that your thoughts are only in alignment, that you're in a loving, committed relationship with him. His energy is changing. Okay, his thoughts are changing. He's, you know, when he thinks about you, he thinks of you together here with all that passion around as well, Spirit is saying. Yeah, thinking of contacting you, thinking of happy times with you as well, thinking of, you know, wanting to be at home with you, you know, live with you, meeting up with you. Again, the Star card here, turning up. He's going to come in. He's going to be back in. Okay, so what about the energy of the connection? So it's all going in the right way, because you're on your mental diet as well. You're feeling, you've shifted in your energy and your thoughts. So it's having that, he's picking up on that, okay? And he's reflecting it back to you here. So what about the energy of the connection? Yeah, you know, don't get caught up with listening to anybody. You're not going to listen to anybody. You're not going to have a good chin wag about it, okay? You're not going to sort of think about him in a negative way either here. Again, major changes coming in. The end of the old, beginning of the new. Giving birth to the new relationship. Okay, remember, your thoughts are like seeds. Okay, forget the money in this case, but your thoughts are like seeds. So you're going to reap the harvest of the thoughts that you've been sowing. You know, the seeds that you've been planting are sprouting. Okay, there are changes are there. Remember, there's always movement behind the scene, even though you can't see it. So what else in the connection? Spending time together, maybe a date or bumping into each other at some sort of occasional social event, but you're going to be seeing him anyway. And you're on his mind all day. He's absolutely besotted with you. Good, good, good. This could be the one. Okay, you've already met the romantic partner, you see. So look how it's coming in. Okay, because you've kept your eye on the target. You know that you deserve this. You know that you're lovable. Okay, so it's coming in. It's coming in. Advice for Paris while she's waiting. Remember, you're not waiting, you're expecting it, not waiting for it. Waiting causes more waiting. Just expect it to come in. You've ordered a parcel, it's going to be delivered 100%. But the when, okay, remember, is, well, right now I'm already Paris, who is in a loving, committed, romantic relationship with him. And also the how, not your job. So advice for Paris while she is expecting this. Yeah, just sit there expecting it. Just sit there knowing he's going to come past your window and turn up at some point. Okay, for the two of you to be in this loving relationship here. So final card for Paris. Yeah, just be at peace within yourself. Okay, be at peace in that knowing you've accepted within you that he's yours. You are assuming that you're together, or you're assuming that you know it's a done deal. Okay, so expect it. It will come in. Okay, and I don't feel it's far off from this energy. Doesn't matter how, you know, whether it's another week, another month, it doesn't matter. It's coming in and you're going to be together, because you've shifted now in from all your old fears and self-sabotaging. Okay, so yeah, you're going to have your abundance in everything because you've used the wisdom that Spirit's given you. Okay, you've had those fruitful thoughts. You've stopped resisting this anymore, and you've stayed in your power. So remember, what you're writing, the script you're writing, is what you're going to see back, and it's good. Okay, so well done, my lovely. This will come in. Okay, just expect it. You're not waiting for it, you're expecting it. Again, whether it happens next week, next month, 2 months, it's going to come in. And this time, hopefully you can sustain and maintain it, because you're not going to have those old doubts, fears and worries anymore that's going to cause the separation again, or the physical separation, even though you're not physically separated. Okay, yeah, very soon this is going to come in soon. Okay, and again, you know, genuine. He's so genuine, he's so sincere, kind, caring, thoughtful. Use them as your words when you think about him as well. You know what, he's so genuine, as if you're telling a friend. You know, how are you and Pisces getting on? Oh, we're in such a loving, romantic, solid relationship. You know, he's totally committed to me. He's so genuine, he's so sincere, he's always so kind, caring and thoughtful. Oh, he spoils me, thinks the world of me, will do anything for me. I'm the love of his life, he's only got eyes for me. You know, as if you're telling a friend. That is what gets that energy and that mindset shift. But well done, my lovely. Okay, if anybody's thinking of paying, just let me know before I close the readings. Thank you, Vinka, for moderating. Thank you to all of you who paid for your readings. Diane, if you're still listening, my lovely, don't forget to drop me an email. I will see it tomorrow. You can do it tomorrow if you want. You don't have to do it now. You might have gone to bed. I know it's late here in the UK. Thank you for all the likes, my lovely lovelies. And I think I can close the session now. Okay. If any of you are in the process of paying and I have closed it, then I always do refunds if I haven't done the reading. I'm up to date with everybody, so I know that I've done all the readings. I know that Paris was the last one. So if any do come in afterwards, I always refund you. I will be going to bed now, but I'll see it in the morning because some of you are awake in the States still or wherever. Yes, thank you, Vinka, my lovely. Thank you to all of you who got readings. I hope they've all helped you. Don't forget that you can do the timestamps for where your reading is. You can listen to it as many times as you like. I hope they've all helped, and I will catch up with you again soon. Love and light.